Alright, everybody, welcome back. MML Season 3, Week 2. We are taking on Sin and the Opelucid Outrages. I'm excited for this match. Didn't play. He took over a team last season. I think it was I was one of the last guys to play him before he left. And then Sin took over, and he did pretty good, and he's got one win already this season, so definitely nervous to play him. I think he's really good, and his team looks pretty good. We're both going in 1-0 too, which is cool. One of us is going to walk out undefeated. So yeah, just excited to play someone new is always fun. Back-to-back weeks now for us, playing a new guy, and then this is like kind of a new guy for us. But yeah, I think it should be good. I know he said he's had trouble prepping for my team, and I had trouble prepping for his, so I'm really curious to see what he brings. We'll get into what I'm bringing. It's not my favorite build I've ever come up with, but it definitely doesn't feel bad. But maybe we might change our mind on that if how the match goes. Is there anything else I wanted to go over? I'm starting a little early, so I might try to drag this out more than I usually do. I think that's it. We can go into the breakdown. Alright, so we did make trades the beginning of this week that will go into effect next week. So we are going to drop Zoe and Arboliva, and then we'll be picking up Sinistra and Espeon. It was tough to drop Zoe. Obviously, he's worth more than both the guys I picked up, but I think the synergy works a little bit better with those two guys, and that was closer to the plan that I was actually trying to run when I drafted. Zoe was kind of a pivot after Sinistra was gone. Yeah, like we get to keep our 110 speed tier. We get to get a better Ghost and Grass that I think we'd be more happy using. But yeah, in the meantime, we are bringing Zoe this week, which is funny. But yeah, so this was the first guy we decided to build with, which was Arcanine, Terra Ghost, Flash Fire. This could be trying too hard, but immune to both stabs from Infernape. Didn't have a great switch if you look at the team. Rotom's an option, but he does take a lot from CC. Yeah, so I like it for that. It could be a little too narrow focused. It's really good against Infernape. How good is it against the rest of his team? It depends what he brings. Play rough Psychic. Obviously, he's not like super strong hitting moves. Play rough for Salamence, and then both hit Urshifu and then Psychic for Infernape. Also, Psychic Fang's just good for breaking screens potentially from like Belly Bolt or something. Willow's good status spread, Morning Sun for healing. Yeah, not too much to say. I'd really like to pop this Terra because as we go through it, there's not a lot of other interesting Terras that we came up with this week. Definitely a less creative week for us overall. Yep, and then leftovers for longevity. Corviknight, but I mean, I say check with like quotation marks around it. The Urshifu check. If it's banded, it's just gonna 2-hit KO us with like water move, but hopefully it's like scarfed or something and we can handle it decently well. Rocky Helmet to get additional chip. Hopefully we can U-turn out. Roost, we always gotta be careful though, especially in front of him. We lose our flying, and then you might be able to like, you should probably know that calc, but CC will do a lot, so we gotta be careful roosting in front of him, and then defog, potentially get off hazards. Not much to say about it, just max defense. I think that's it. So yeah, Mamoswine's up next. Assault Vest, max HP, max attack, Adamant, Icicle Crash, EQ, Freeze Dry, Ice Shard. Crash could be good for the flinch. Obviously without dice, it's hard to run Spear. Freeze Dry is actually, Nick let me in on this, not really a secret, but something I just didn't realize, which is that freeze dry hits water grounds 4 times, super effective. So pretty much any damage from Crash, EQ into Quag, freeze dry will kill the next turn, which is pretty cool. But yeah, mostly it's for Zap. Crash a bunch. Freeze dry is also decent. It doesn't hit Zapdos as hard as Crash, but if he keeps going Urshifu, who felt like a pretty good check to Mamo, then we might want to freeze dry because it has a chance to do over half, I think. I should check that calc as well. I did check all these calcs, I just didn't write them down because I'm lazy, I guess. Thick Fat. It's funny. I thought he didn't have an Intimidator. It's Salamence. So I probably should have been oblivious, but it feels like Intimidate. It's not bad to use on Salamence. Don't get me wrong, but I think Moxie's way more threatening most weeks, and it'll be an easier choice most of the time. So hopefully he doesn't bring Intimidate. If he does, it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely not our favorite thing. Up next is Rotom. Kind of weird. I mean, it's not weird for me. Scarf Rotom is pretty normal. But the trick and the importance of trick this week might actually be really big. There's a couple things I feel like we haven't hard prepped enough for, probably. The Salamence and Sylveon. And DD set, or like a annoying Salamence set, we might want to trick Choice Scarf and try to neutralize it that way, but it's not perfect. And then Rotom becomes slower than things I wanted to hit, like Infernape and Urshifu. Hydro Pump's good damage. Kind of expecting Terrifier Salamence, so that could be good for that as well. Yep, also hits Infernape. Not too much to say about that. He's got a lot of bulk. He's only only 2 Infernape, so he's pretty bulky for a Scarfer. It does mean a +1 from, or any Scarfer or any +1 guys can be faster, so not your favorite thing from a Scarf guy, but with the bulk, it should work out, I think. Hopefully. So yeah, up next is Sneasler. So this one, I had like a late idea to maybe make it Terra Dark and change Shadow Claw to the, I forget the dark move, it's like the same high crit chance, 70 base power. But it was just kind of late, and I wasn't like, I didn't feel like doing it. And Shadow Claw was to help hit Sylveon a little harder, but I don't know, on a switch. Yeah, Air Balloon, Burden, got the, I think I saw that somewhere. I'm not sure where, it might have been on Pokemon Damage Calc. But Unburdened Air Balloon's really interesting. Funny enough, I think this is probably not the best week for it, because a lot of guys, I think, have the Psychic coverage on his team. And I'm expecting it on a few guys, so I mean, most likely we just go down and he's going to ignore the Air Balloon, but it's there and maybe it goes off. Poison Touch didn't feel super relevant this week. And it's worth a shot. And if we do get it, +2, and if it's the right guy and doesn't take a lot of damage, or he doesn't have the Psychic moves, then maybe it could go well. But it might just be in there to swing a Gunk Shot and die. I really don't know. I mean, hopefully it does well. Air Balloon also gives us another chance to switch into an EQ. His ground type's Quag, though, so it's not like the scariest EQ round. Is there anything else? Outspeeds Infernape, so faster than all his non-Scarfers or any non-+1s. Yeah, I think that's it. I've still got about 5 minutes here, so not gonna rush this through. This next set was interesting. Zoroark, so like I said, we're dropping him next week, so cool that we get to bring him one time at least. Timid, just faster than an Ape, which is like 12 HP back, not a big deal. Expert Belt, I kind of wanted to do Specs, but I want to be able to switch moves because he's faster than the entire team unboosted, unscarfed. So there's a lot of opportunity if he switches in someone to like U-turn out, except for like Gambit or Decidueye because they have Sucker, and if he's aware of it, which he should be. Psychic hits Infernape. It does hit Urshifu, but we'd probably rather click Grass Knot. Grass Knot's also for Quag. U-turn for Momentum. Flamethrower is for Gambit, Decidueye, and Fortress. Don't have great ways to hit Bellibolt, Gambit, Salamence, or Zapdos, so he's not like the best thing in the world. Definitely has an interesting matchup this game. And it is our lead too. We're going to try to fake being Rotom. And ideally, if he leads like Urshifu, it means he won't click the water move in front of him, because we aren't sashed. And if he clicks fighting or U-turn, we're either gonna live or be immune, so feels pretty good. And hopefully maybe just the illusion games kind of mess him up, hopefully, so we'll see here. Looks like we still got 3 minutes till the session opens up. But yeah, excited. Week 2 should be a good battle. I got a bad feeling for us. I don't think it's our best prep team, and there's definitely a lot of ways. Mence and Sylveon, I think, can put in a lot of work, and Gambit. We kind of slept on Gambit, if you notice. We didn't talk about it a lot in team building. He did drop it, so we're trying to... we're kind of making a read that he's not going to bring it. Obviously, we're bringing Zoe, so it doesn't mean he won't, but that's kind of the thought we're going for. In the meantime, I'm going to write down my team here. Corviknight, Rotom, Mammo. Oh, I forget Arcanine. Yep, pretty nervous. Should be starting up pretty soon here. We're not going to do our discount double check because we did that a million times. Let's see what time it says. It says we're good to go. Expert Belt leftovers, Scarf, AV, Rocky Helmet, Sneasler Air Balloon. Alright. Be right back. Alright, let them know we are ready. Ooh, very nervous. I think this could be a slugfest, or it could be a long burn game, I'm not sure. He definitely has the tool to make it more of a stall match, or offensive match, so really interesting to see how he goes. Kind of feels like we brought a little of both. We have some offense, but we have some potential stally stuff. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this game's gonna go. I'm just hoping it's good at this point. Alright, he's typing, so I might be ready to go here in a sec. Alright, might be on a little pause here. Looks like he's having trouble genning. Alright, so he is going to be figuring out that. I guess I will... I don't know, we can talk about... Alright, he says it should be like 5 minutes. Yeah, big week. First week we've had both leagues going at the same time. MML week, or RSL week 1 and MML week 2. It's super cool to, watch the matches. Got to watch, I think it was Z Jane's stream, and Sage posted a match, and there was one other one I watched. I think it was it the Grand Lake Garchomps? I think so. Stefan, I think, posted his video. Yeah, it's super cool to watch. I like being able to watch all the matches. Yeah, hopefully a lot of people post this season. It's really cool to be able to watch them. It's also good for info, not only for obviously your opponents, but for yourself. I find myself going back and watching matches a lot to see plays I could have done better, or maybe like turns that I was a little risky on that maybe was a bad play or not something we should have done. And it's obviously really cool when you win and you get to go back and watch a win. It's super fun. Yeah, really excited to build next week. I can see myself right after this match just getting straight into building for week 3. Just excited to use Sinistra and Espeon. I think they're good additions. Sinistra especially, definitely. Every time it's a new mon, really excited to try it. Yeah, just trying to kill time here. He's icing us. Oh, I am gonna write down Urshifu because he did say he's got to gen it, so he's bringing it. Not that we're surprised. Hopefully Corviknight is able to do the job. That would be ideal. I'd like to have switch into that as much as possible. Rotom can maybe switch into do one, so hopefully we can keep Corviknight alive, but it's tough. I'm really hoping he's like Scarfed Urshifu. Not Bandit, or really hope it's not. Like SD Trailblaze, which I could see. I could see that. DD, Salamence, Zap. I'm expecting defensive Zap. I could see Decidueye coming. Sylveon probably should come just on the Hydreigon. Just for Hydreigon. Which is tough because we didn't really prep for Sylveon, I'll be honest. Like, looking around at the team, like, it's not a great switch. Like, Corviknight can, but it's not great. Mamo maybe. Rotom only if you're going to trick. And then Arcanine, Zoe is not going to have a good job. And Sneasler can't. switch in, and we have to pray we hit a gunk if we have to swing in front of that thing, because it should have psychic coverage this week, I would expect. Probably something like Fairy. I don't know if it gets Moonblast or D-Gleam. But yeah, Fairy, Psychic, probably like Wish Protect or Wish Baton, something like that. Probably. Sorry, it's probably super annoying if you're listening. I'd really love to know the 6. I'm dying to know. Urshifu feels like a for sure. Salamence feels like a for sure to me. Sylveon probably. Probably should have prepped more for Sylveon. I think Zap probably does come too. I could see him leaving Gambit. I could see him bringing Quag or leaving it. It's obviously really good against Rotom. But overall against the team, it didn't look that great. But maybe that's because I know about Freeze Dry, and maybe he's not thinking about it. Maybe he is. I don't know. Definitely wouldn't be something I'm thinking of. I did have to EV the Spatak on that Mammo that I'm using. Almost glad I checked that last night. That would have been bad. Oh, he's typing. Might be good to go here. Alright. Alright, tell him good luck, have fun, and then we will search it up. Did bring Sylveon. No Quag. Dang it. I really wanted to try the freeze dry stuff. That's okay. Belly Bolt's interesting. I hope that's not screens. It's annoying to deal with. Alright, he's got Mence, Belly Bolt. Did not bring Gambit though, so we were right to sleep on that one. Sylveon, not as right. And then Infernape. So it looks like Terra, Ghost, Arcanine could be on. Let's see who matches up with who. Is that Corv? I guess we need Rotom for that. Mammo's good for both of those. Maybe this too. Mammo looks pretty good. Sneasler. Make sure we got Zoe in the 1 and Rotom in the 6. And let's send it. Oh, please lock in. Okay. Always get a little nervous. It's never happened before, but I always get a little nervous. Infernape. So he might switch out here. I'm still going to Psychic. And we'll think about it after the switch. Or if he stays in. Pretty bulky. So he's got your turn. Wish we had rocks. We could keep that thing. Yeah. I'm surprised he lived that. Must be pretty bulky. God, that would have been so nice to kill. I wonder, I'll have to check that roll after the game. See what he wants to go to. Sylveon's pretty good. It's passive, but you can see him bringing in Scarf. Interesting. It's not Scarf, so I'm just gonna U-turn. Mamos seems like the best thing to go to. Oops. So this could be obvious from his end, but I think this is what we want to do. Killing Roy doesn't do that much. Does lower our attack, which is annoying. Or attack. I don't want to stay in here. Oddly enough, I'm gonna go Arcanine. Alright, so pretty, not like amazing, but good to burn him. Baton. He doesn't know we can't hit a lot of things with this set, so tap? No. Could Terra Ghost? Versus Urshifu. If I was Terra Ghost, which we don't have to do, but if I was, I'd definitely live. Always live. How much are we doing back, though? We're not doing a lot back. I am gonna go to Corv. Don't love it. Alright. So he is Surging Strikes. Should go Zap. Probably should heal, but I don't want to risk him doing a fighting move and killing. He might even kill from there, I don't know. Zapdos feels pretty free. Hopefully don't get the para thing. Yeah. Don't para me. Okay. I want to see who says crash switching now, I think. Urshifu could take it pretty well. Okay, good Terra. Terra Fire, I'm expecting. Or Steel. Terra Wire, that's good. Alright, that could be a problem. That is tough. Mammo's still good for Belly Bolt, but do we want to take the chip on Rotom? How much does Rotom do to Zapdos? I don't love it. I think EQ still does more. I just want to see how much this EQ does. Oh, that's good. That's good damage. I'd rather keep him low. Yeah, you're gonna have to swing. Alright, losing Mammo sucks, because I tried to be really good against Dragonite. But it looks like it's kind of an is what it is situation. Grass Knot kills. Volt Switch probably best though. Volt Switch probably best. So Mammo's dead. That sucks. Salamence equals problem. However, it can't Terra. There might have been a reason to save it for Ice Shard, actually. That might have been a mistake. That sucks, actually. I thought about maybe switching to this on the Terra Blast, but I do like Rotom's health right now. Belly Bolt would be the most annoying. Mm-hmm. Alright. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious, how much does this do? Does not do much. Hmm. Well, nothing's ideal right now. It's tough static. Should chilling water. I just want to keep trying to spread burns right now. Hopefully catch a switch. It doesn't help much. Let's see how much this chilling water does. Volt switch, interesting. I have no idea what tear I want to use right now. I hate to give him a free roost, but I think that's what we have to do. Volt Switch might just kill. It's close. If he's offensive, he should live. Probably should have T-bolted. Let's come in on T-bolt. No one. Well, hopefully it doesn't stay in, because someone's going to beat that hit. Okay, good. God, that thing's doing nothing. How bulky is this guy? What's his prio? He has no prio left? Oh, he still has Aqua Jet or Shifu. I mean, this thing certainly gets slack off unless it's AV. It might be AV. It's not like great situation. I'm not getting a lot out of this, but I think I can live with it for now. Question is, when does he go for the men's sweep? Is the real question. Arcanine does kind of suck. So, hopefully we don't take big chip here. Oof, that was a lot. Hydro Pump does do a lot. I hate it, but I think we just have to keep Volt switching. Alright, we'll mix it up this time. Okay. we pray to not miss Skunk. Pretty sure we have to swing. Because if he gets any psychic move, he kills. Unless we want to terrifying. Let me just double check if he gets psychic. How much do we take from psychic? Is that enough? We could do a lot. I think we have to swing. It sucks. Nice. I'm expecting the Scarfer to come out next. Zapdos could still hit. Part of me thinks this thing's scarfed. Dual Wing Beat always kills. This big call here. Don't want to give him a free +1 from DD. Please don't DD. Please be Scarf, Dual Wing Beat. Okay, that works. Yeah, Rotom's health hurts now. Probably should have sacked off Zoe. Praying for Corviknight being able to do it. Probably should U-turn or Brave Bird, but I don't know what he's doing here. I also want to see if he's locked in. It's a pretty passive turn from us. Sorry, I've been really quiet this match. It's a lot of thinking. Alright, it makes me think Scarfed, which I don't like. Alright, now someone's got to take a hit from Zap, which sucks. Just out of curiosity. Actually, no, that's bad. He just showed Outrage. What am I doing? Yeah, sorry, Zoe. You gotta go down here. Urshifu's not fun. Mints might be faster now. Belly Bolt. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot to try now, right? We bring in the guy. He goes Belly Bolt. We bring in this thing. Do we rather do it in front of Belly Bolt or Zap right now? Probably Belly Bolt. Damn it. Oh, I think we have to risk whatever this thing is. Like, we can definitely just kill him right now. Right? But I think we need the air balloon. Or need the unburden. Best play with just hard Ment right now. Whoever the Scarfer is. It's a tough call for sure. I think Shadow Claw kills. Oh, phew. He totally hit us with a chilling water, didn't he? Ah, right. At +1, I think it needs to be gunk. Alright, need to hit the gunk. Oh, it's huge. Alright, I forgot we're at only +1. But I think that might be enough. Has to be able to kill Zap. I don't think I need to risk it now. Nice. Alright, just Urshifu, and I think as long as we have Corv in the back, even Aqua Jet shouldn't be able to... Oh! That's crazy. Oh, gives him a chance. I think we're still faster, so we're just gotta avoid the para and hopefully it doesn't set up or anything. Yeah, should still be faster, it looks like. Alright, that should do it. Sneasler gets the sweep. Boy, that was a tough game. Definitely a grind. GG to Sin. We'll get this thing uploaded.